My name is Marisela. I was born in Mexico City, Mexico. Both of my parents grew up in poverty and always dreamed of a better future and better education for me and my siblings. We owned a papeleria, which is a small store where you can buy school and office supplies. As much as my parents tried to support our basic necessities, the math was not adding up. Schools in Mexico are not government funded. You pay for school since kindergarten, along with school uniforms and school supplies. My mother knew they would never be able to afford having 3 kids in school, and that's when my parents decided to immigrate to the United States. I was 10 years old. Starting life in the U.S. was not easy. We didn't know English, we had no money, no clothes, but eventually things started to get better. We later came across numerous challenges like domestic violence and alcohol that resulted in my parents' divorce. I won't get into details. My mom always said, "Good things come to good people. Always try your best." In my mind, I was unstoppable. I could achieve anything if I worked hard enough. My junior year in high school, I got accepted to a certified nursing program, and that's where I discovered my passion in the medical field. My goals were set. After graduating high school, I would move to Florida with my best friend and pay my way to nursing school. I passed the written and state exams, and my plan was to work at the nursing home where I did my clinicals. That way I could save some money through my senior year in high school. Instead, my dreams were crushed at my job interview, where I was told I could not work there due to a lack of social security number. My best friend and I interviewed at the same time. We had the same grades. We both had worked just as hard, but unlike me, she got the job because she had that number they were looking for. I was happy for her, but I could not hide my sorrow. My senior year in high school, the year that's supposed to be the most exciting year of all, I remember wanting to drop out of school. I realized that it did not matter how hard I tried. I was not going to accomplish my goals. People would never see me for who I was. All they wanted to see was a social security number. Honestly, I don't know how I made it till graduation day. After graduation, I worked as much as I could to keep myself occupied and not focus on the depression I was going through. 5 years passed, and then DACA happened. I was very skeptical. I waited to apply until I felt it was safe. My life has changed completely since I received my work permit. I am able to drive without fear of checkpoints. I am able to provide a state identification when needed. I go to airports now. I am now a homeowner, and I own credit cards. I work as a dental assistant, and 2 years ago I was able to travel with advanced parole on a dental mission work trip to Nicaragua. As a team, we were able to help with dental and medical needs and give toys and school supplies to the people less fortunate. It was definitely a dream come true. Now that I have mentioned all the good things about DACA, let me talk about the bad. We have to renew every 2 years, and the application can be denied or taken away for no reason. No path to citizenship. When I left the country, I had no idea if I would be allowed back in the U.S. I have a son and a husband, and I knew I was risking so much by leaving, but I didn't want my fear to stop me. My life had already been on hold for 5 years. I thank God for protecting me through this process. It was very hard. With the new president comes even more fears. Fears that do not go away. This is the country I call home. I have a family and a life here, but all of that can be taken away anytime. We have an urgent need for something more than DACA. People like me are now teachers, nurses, doctors, small business owners, lawyers, etc. We contribute to this country. This is our home.